Those winds, when it comes to our official report, we did get a wind gust at 69 miles per hour yesterday, and that's in parts of Davidson County. So other areas did have some really intense wind speeds, and we've got gusty conditions back on the agenda Thursday night and into Friday.
Yeah, that's when what's left of Helene will move into the area, and right now it's going to take an interesting path that looks like once it gets here, but that's something for us to watch at the end of the week and the start of the weekend.
So right now we still are leaving and leading with what is left of yesterday's system. It is truly lollygagging, not wanting to leave, and that's going to cause some more unsettled conditions.
Yeah, so still some scattered showers over the area, but right now a little cooler over the Mid-South for us this morning versus yesterday morning. Right now at Nashville International, it is 69 degrees. Temps are in the 60s as we check in with regional airports out of Clarksville, Dixon, Hopkinsville, Lawrenceburg, and back over toward Murfreesboro. When you look at the temperatures now versus 24 hours ago, right now we're running 5 to 8 degrees cooler versus this time yesterday morning. Now, our running 24-hour rainfall total shows just under an inch out of Nashville International. Clarksville, you picked up 5/100ths of an inch, although our camera downtown had about 1/5 of an inch of rain in Clarksville. 3/4 of an inch out of Dixon, and you can see some of the amounts there from Hopkinsville, Lawrenceburg, and then back over into the Murfreesboro area, and that's a running total from the last 24 hours. Meanwhile, for today, cooler, could still see a few showers and storms into the Mid-South. Area showers and storms tomorrow, with Helene forecast to move into the Mid-South going into Friday, Saturday, wet and windy with rain from Helene later in the week. Right now from the Borough, you're starting the morning at 69 degrees. Highs today definitely cooler than what we saw yesterday. For most of you, between about 75 and 80. So keep that in mind. A little cooler night on the Midway for the Middle Tennessee District Fair in Lawrenceburg. 5 o'clock, 40% rain chance. By 9 p.m., that's down to about 20%. But there is the front still moving across the area. You can still see a couple of showers on the backside of that front along the Tennessee River. Meanwhile, let's get you up to date on Helene. Right now, winds at 65 miles per hour. Later today, expected to become a hurricane. By tomorrow, expected to become a major hurricane. And then for now, this path may move a little bit, but expected to move in to the Florida Panhandle. I'll put in some cities for those of you who know this area: St. Mark's, Port St. Joe, Tallahassee, Blunt Towns, Thomasville, Valdosta, and then Nikki-Dee by the weekend moves in and then actually curves back to the west going into Sunday.
And when it comes to that track, I love that you showed it because it really gives a good indication of, that cone of uncertainty. And a lot of times we're focusing on where's the eye going to hit, where will landfall be, and that is so important. But for us, it's a very large span once it makes its way onshore. So that is why we do have so much rain and wind headed our way. Today, the rain chances are still there. That unsettled condition will be with us. Prime spots will be areas across the plateau. Some of y'all, even to the west, might even have a little peek of sunshine, but still, it's going to be a messy and a grayer day. As we make our way into tomorrow, we will even have some sunshine to start. Sky 5 will have some great views, but then you're going to notice clouds really starting to increase across the plateau, and that is what's going to take place as we make our way around dinner time Thursday, starting off to the east. Please don't take this as the gospel. This path shifts just the tiniest bit. It really will change the game quite a bit, but consistency is key, and it's been like that the past several runs. That's why it's giving us a good indication of the heaviest rain across the plateau starting out overnight going into Friday morning. And as we make our way throughout late Friday morning, that's when you're going to notice it continuing to consume Middle Tennessee as well as southern Kentucky. The timing still looking to be wet and windy even as we make our way into 7, 8, 9, even 10 o'clock in the evening. So these winds really are going to be gusting into the 30s and even potentially 40s at times as we make our way throughout Thursday night, continuing throughout Friday. Highs today 79. We'll have a chance for an isolated shower or two, but the bulk of the rain will be across the plateau. Tomorrow, isolated activity early, and then we're looking at what's going on with what will be then left of Helene going Thursday night into throughout our Friday. It is going to be very messy. Some storms will have the potential to be on the severe side because this is a tropical system, Leland, with tropical characteristics, and a spin-up tornado cannot be ruled out.
Definitely so. So we'll keep an eye on that as we make our way into Friday, Saturday. Highs upper 70s to around 80 for the weekend. And then right now, upper 70s, low 80s continue into early next week.